Hey. Are you guys in focus? Yeah, you guys are in focus. I'm the one that's not in focus. I don't have my contacts on. So, let me put them on. All right, let's start with that. So yeah, I guess I can talk to you there instead of trying to, yeah. One of the things that you realize when you have an operation on your arms, shoulders, hands, whatever, is that you need to find the ability to do things one-handedly, basically. Or, in my case, in this time, do things with the opposite hand. Now, I'm right-handed, so usually I do everything right-handed, even putting these on. So, a little bit better. So learning to put your contacts on is quite an endeavor, trust me. Now, the one thing I did do before I even had the operation was practice. I practiced how to do everything with my left hand over my right hand, since I'm right hand dominant. By the way, I always put my eyelid over my contact just to make sure it doesn't pop out when I blink. There's nothing worse than putting your contact in, blinking, and then it falls out. So, pardon the sniffles. But yeah, so, hold on, let's put it in focus. It's funny, contact lens works like a focus ring. You can move it around and focus it. It's pretty cool. Especially if you have astigmatism, it's not the same all the way around like me. I have astigmatism, so I tend to be able to move it and put it in focus sometimes. Now, brushing my teeth is quite an endeavor. I need a cup. Yep. So I fill the cup up with water, because I need the water. Grab my toothbrush, hold it with my right hand, as you can see, and put the toothpaste on my toothbrush. First, I always like to get my toothbrush wet, so we'll do that. Just, I don't know, it's a thing. That's since I was little. Put on the toothpaste, put it back, and then wet it again. It's a thing. Sorry, it's your time. Oh yeah, before I forget, sorry, I almost forgot. I get a towel, put it right here. So basically, I cover my arm immobilizer. It's not a brace, it's an immobilizer. And then brush our teeth. So that's it. Cup. See? So I know. Clean my mouth before I talk. Now, when you've been doing everything with your two hands, things like this are tricky. Now, I haven't shaved since the surgery. Usually down here, there's no hair because I usually clean it. So today, we're going to shave, or at least attempt to shave, so we don't mess up the immobilizer and or the shirt with the shaving cream. Just a little wet there, and shave a little up here, just to get any loose hairs that are up here. Fill it up with water here a little bit. I like this new straight edge razor I found. I think I got it at Walmart. It's actually pretty cool. Does a really good job. So let's see. This is quite tricky. Don't want to cut myself. But yeah, so everything's a challenge. There are other things that I'm not going to show you, like using the bathroom. That's a challenge. Just from the simplest thing as undoing your pants to go to the bathroom to actually having to do everything else after you go to the bathroom. Now, like I said, I'm not going to show that because that's not this kind of channel. This is a family channel, people. We don't need that kind of stuff. But although it would bring in some viewers. Nah. Here, you gotta be careful. It's interesting. There's other things like putting on shirts, sweaters, stuff like that. I'll show you how to put on a sweater here in a second. Me and I already have a shirt on. Not bad. Let's see. Not bad at all. Put the water out here, and we'll go put on a sweater. Or I'll explain to you the process when I have to put on a shirt and all that, but we'll do it with the sweater. How's that? What do you think? Cool? I think so too. Alright. I'll meet you guys over there. See you in a bit. Alright. Now, when I have to take a shower, I usually have to come over here and undo all this, take my shirt off, and put this on. So basically, I let go of this. This is a two-parter. So bottom part, put that over there, and then I take this part off. So, but first, I put this here. Now, this is kind of waterproof. Now, I use this because I'm taking a shower by myself now. The first couple of days, since Maria was here, you know, she's the wife, she would help me take a shower, so I would just hold my hand like this, you know, because I can't let it drop because surgery here. So I basically, now since I'm by myself, every morning I come over here, you know, I take this one off, unbuckle like that, let that go, pull it up, and I use the dresser as my holding point because, you know, I don't want it to fall. So then I put this one on. It's wet, so I might not leave it on for a whole lot because I already took a shower. Again, we're not that kind of channel yet. No, we're not. And then wrap it around, figure things out. So you pull it through here, and you pull it through here, and you pull it up, and you Velcro it up here. So that gives me this that I can take a shower with. So I take a shower with this, you know, I can get it wet, I can do everything. You know, I have to lift up my arm like this, wash here, I wash up here, everything one-handed. So, because, you know, I mean, I can brush here a little bit with my hand here, but I mean, that's it. I can't do much more. So once I'm done, I come out of the shower, I come back here, undo here, and, you know, do everything here, and then take this and I launch it into the bathroom because it's wet. So I always launch it into the bathroom. Then I get my deodorant and I pop here, then this way, and then I gotta go like this because, I mean, I can now, but at the beginning it was hard to pick this up. I can move this a lot more now. So, you know, but we're only maybe a week and a half away from taking it off, so we may be able to do it. And then I would put my shirt on. So I'm gonna put my sweater on instead of my shirt since I have the shirt on. But so kind of the basic same idea. I always put in my right arm first, and then I put in my left arm. And then I slowly bring it up where I don't have to lift my arm up too much. And then we go through, you know, and then adjust it accordingly. Always making sure my arm stays on the dresser because if it falls, it hurts. I've made little subtle movements that I shouldn't be making when sitting on the sofa, since I sit there with the arm extended out of it on a pillow so I don't stiffen the elbow. But yeah, it hurts. And so then we bring back the brace. I always leave the brace over here also, because you know, I don't want to have to go look for it. So I always put it over here when I'm done. And undo here, bring it on, and strap in. Now, doesn't matter what order you strap it in, really. And I usually go from front to back. That's just me. I'm very methodical. So I always do front to back. You can probably do back to front or whatever. And then I bring this around. Now, with the sweater, I usually have to put the sweater hoodie over, flip this over like this, bring the sweater down, and bring it over. And voila, snap. Now, occasionally I'll put my hand lotion on while I'm over here. Usually I try to put it on before I put this on. But now I could go like this, but not for very long, because I need to have it up here, not down here too much. So I'm able to do things like this. This helps sometimes when I'm putting on my pants to tie, because I can bring it down a bit, because when it's in the immobilizer, this part, which I'll put on now, like this, and then we gotta wrap it around. Ah, we dropped it. Wrap it around and snap it here. You know, this part right here doesn't let me get too close to my waistband, so I usually tie my pants before I put the rest of the immobilizer. At the beginning it did hurt a little bit because I was doing something I probably shouldn't have been doing, putting a little strain on it, but now it doesn't hurt as much. And I always leave the towel here because I don't want to get the dresser wet, because I don't want to die. I don't know if it's a troll. I'm being trolled by a troll. So I don't want to die, so that's why I always put the towel here, not to get the dresser wet. And then Mr. and Mrs. rings are always here, so I always put it here at night. And then when I put everything on, put it on. Ta-da! So that's that. I'm gonna try to show you. I think I spoke about a knife, a one-handed knife that I got. So I'm going to show you today how to use it. You know, when I eat something later. But for now, that's the one-handed getting ready. The brushing the teeth, the contact. Brushing your hair is not too hard. I mean, again, it's not the same control, but it's not that bad. But yeah, so putting on clothes can be a little tricky. Putting on shoes. Again, that's when I take this part off and just this, because I can tie my shoes a little better. But you know, it does hurt a little bit. But since I'm by myself, I have to do that. I'm not gonna wear flip-flops around the house all the time. I like to wear shoes. I'm weird like that. But for now, that's all I got for this morning routine, one-handed routine. Now, like I said, taking the contacts off is the same thing, left-handed. You know, it's weird, but you gotta do it. So we'll see you at lunch. Alrighty. Whoa. So this is the one-handed knife. Now, when I sit here and eat, you know, bring the table back. You know, I usually have this, so I disconnect it here or unlatch it there. And I take my arm out, just so I can stretch out the elbow. I think I said that before. Stretches it out, put it here on the pillow. So that being said, I can't use a normal knife because I mean, it's a little hard to get to the food. But and with this one right here, I don't need the fork. So basically, it works like this. It's kind of a situation where you just, there you go, there you go. You know, it's a one-handed knife. It's literally what it is. You can, you know, if you got to cut things sideways or, let's see, where's it? There we go. Here's. So I just cut like this. So I usually just cut all my pieces at once or cut several pieces at a time to make it easier to eat. That way I don't have to, you know, cut, eat, cut, eat, cut, eat. You know, so makes it a lot easier. So yeah, you cut your pieces and then you eat. So it's very handy. I never knew it existed. Ow, sorry. And it's kind of, you know, it's got a weird shape. Pardon the food. You know, kind of like a pizza cutter. Literally like a pizza cutter, or however you want to use it. The thing is, it's made for one people for one can only use one hand. You know, for whatever reason, whether if you unfortunately only have one hand, or if you know, in my situation where I can't use my second hand to help me cut. So got on Amazon. I googled one-handed knives and it popped up. I don't remember how much it is. Hold on, let's see. Let's see how much it was. One-handed knife. $23.99. Yeah, so Amazon has everything. It's not sponsored by Amazon, by the way, but or by that knife. It's sponsored by me. Well, like I said, those are the things that I've had to adjust while having my arm like this. You know, like I said, I usually sit here. I have the sling that goes with it, the other part, the immobilizer, and I usually sit here, watch TV, eat, stretch my arm out like this, just to get the elbow from not stiffening up. So I'll do some kind of like little exercise here. But yeah, so changing, brushing my teeth, going to the bathroom, taking a shower, eating, even sleeping. I mean, I didn't show you the sleeping situation, but I literally have to sleep with that. We have, you know, a wall of pillows that keep me from rolling over to the right, keep me, you know, in place. And so even that's been affected by all this, but I try to practice most of the things. I try to get ready for the situation, but I knew that it being my right hand this time, that using my left hand was going to be a little harder, so I had to figure out how to go about it. And these are good, by the way. These are pork ribs. They're done by my brother-in-law, Stuart. His pit, and delicious. Even driving is not easy to do. I don't do a whole lot of it. Try not to. Obviously, as you can tell, we haven't vlogged in the car because of it, because it's not going to be easy to get in with and out with the camera. No. So most of these vlogs have been kind of like this, stationary, or with the cell phone. You know, I tried to use the cell phone for one of the last ones because it's not as heavy. And so, but yeah, so I'm going to finish my food. Hope guys enjoyed it. I hope, you know, I hope some people who may be thinking of having surgeries and are like, haven't thought of the, you know, consequences of not being able to use their hands. But yeah, so Buen provecho, bon appetit for me, and if you're eating, bon appetit for you. And I'll see you later. So go Cougs. So remember to smash the like button, hit it, smack it, whatever it is you want to do with it. Subscribe, hit the bell, ding ding ding. He's in school. It's okay, I'm sorry. He's in school. We'll get him back for one of these vlogs, I promise. And comment below if you are thinking of having surgery or have any questions about, you know, doing one-handed things that you didn't think about before, you know, and I'll answer. And we'll see you in the next one. As always, go Cougs. And yeah, I'm not gonna reach the lens and the camera this time, so I'm just gonna have to Peter McKinnon it this time when I say bye. All right, go Cougs.